Hey, everybody on YouTube. Alright, I really haven't gotten any super great ideas, but one of them just popped in my head. It's about my favorite anime ever. That'd be Bleach. Now, if you never heard of Bleach, it's basically a story about this 15-year-old kid with orange spiky hair. Yes, I originally thought he was some weird new version of Dragon Ball Z or something, but whatever. Then this death god or something like that, or Shinigami as I call him in the Japanese version, Rukia Kuchiki comes out. She's fighting this big evil demon thing called a Hollow, and well, basically she gets pwned, and then she needs Ichigo to help, so then she transfers powers to him, and then skip. He basically goes to this big old place called the Soul Society, fights a bunch of people to rescue Rukia from getting executed because she gave her powers to him, which is apparently illegal. Let me see what happens next. Then I think he fights, I want to say the Bounce. The Bounce are like people that are born as Soul Reapers, but they don't necessarily succeed, or they have an over amount of spiritual pressure, which is like their power level or something, or whatever. Let's see. Then they go to the Arrancar arc, I believe. Now, the Arrancar are hollows, but they've taken their masks off. Like, they've got powerful enough to take their masks off. So they then have the power of Soul Reapers and hollows. So, obviously, they're pretty dangerous. There's the Arrancar, and then there's the Espada. The Espada are 10 extremely powerful Arrancar that can do crazy stuff. My favorite out of them, definitely in between Grimmjow and Ukiura, for a couple of reasons. One, Grimmjow is awesome. Okay, when he hits his release form, he turns into like some weird cat thing, but he fights Ichigo with his hollow mask on like a beast. I mean, it's an amazing fight. If you ain't seen it, look it up on here. Look it up on YouTube. So he's pretty awesome. Ukiura, though. Ukiura is an awesome dude because he's soulless, pretty much. He shows nothing but anger, pity, pretty much. And on top of that, he's the only Espada to have two resurrection forms, in which he fights Ichigo in what's called a Vasto Lord form, which is basically full hollow, but Ichigo still has control of it, so it's like overly powered, over the top, just boom, explosions, and all this other good stuff. So that fight was pretty awesome, but they haven't come out with it yet, so unless you read the manga like I do, but regardless. Let me see, what else? Oh, I can set a couple records straight. In my personal opinion, Ichigo's inner hollow is Hollow Ichigo or Hichigo. I hate it when people call him Ogichi, but that's your own personal thing. But I refuse to call him Ogichi because it just sounds retarded. So I'm gonna call him Hichigo. Problem solved. Another thing, the whole Ichigo or Rukia or Ichigo and Odahime thing, I'm definitely leaning towards Rukia because you can't beat Rukia. She's smart. I mean, she's over the top, like, intense. I mean, dude, just, there's no way that Ichigo would go with Odahime. Granted, she has huge boobs, but that's about all she got going for her. Other than that, she's pretty stupid. So, she'll probably go with, what's his name? She'll probably end up going with, Udio, that Quincy dude with the big spirit bow thing. Let's see. What else can I possibly set straight? Oh yeah, Chad is a beast, because his powers derive from hollow sources. That's why when he's fighting that one dude with that one Arrancar with big orange foofy hair, his arm turns white, and his other arm, his big red arm, turns even bigger. So it's pretty awesome, I think. But I figured I'd just set the record straight. So tell me what you think. I personally, what's the word? I personally follow up on every comment, so if you got a comment, I'll follow up on it. I'll give you some answers if you have some arguments or something like that. Alright?